Hello and welcome. My name is Dot Bartel. I'm the chapter president of Beta Alpha, and welcome to our virtual induction ceremony for Beta Alpha. Thank you for celebrating this special occasion with us. This event is being broadcasted via Zoom webinar, and we are also going to record this. We were trying to get this on Facebook Live tonight, but it is not going through for us, so it won't be on Facebook Live at this time. But it will be recorded, and we'll post this to our chapter website for viewing later. Excuse me while I make an adjustment. Welcome chapter leaders, TCU nursing faculty, members, inductees, and guests. We appreciate your support of these amazing students and nurse leaders that are being inducted today. Before we begin, I want to introduce Carrie Dudley, who serves on the Membership Involvement Committee, and Carrie will kick off our induction with the invocation.
Please pray with me. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the privilege of meeting here, even virtually, as a group of colleagues and brothers and sisters. We are grateful for all our earthly blessings, but we especially thank you for friends and colleagues who are more than friends. May the lives of all with whom we interact be happier and richer because of us. Help us to grow in grace and worthiness in thy sight. Let our hearts be freed from all malice and pettiness and filled with loving kindness. Grant we may have a spirit of loyal friendship within our group, and give us the strength to practice the ideals of Beta Alpha chapter of Sigma Theta Tau in our daily lives. Be with those traveling or working during the current health crisis. Uplift those affected by illness or stress, Lord. We ask in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Carrie. Before we get to, I'd like to present a welcome message from our president of Sigma, Dr. Richard Ricciardi, and CEO, Dr. Elizabeth Madigan.
Welcome, everyone, and congratulations on becoming a new member of Sigma. I'm Rick Ricciardi, president of Sigma.
I'm Elizabeth Madigan, the chief executive officer. During these unprecedented times, I want you to know that you are in our hearts and in our thoughts, regardless of where you live or work. If there's one thing I know about nurses, and Sigma members in particular, it is that we are resilient.
That's right, Liz. When the world takes a step back, nurses step forward. And we know that Sigma nurses are rising to the occasion across the globe. As we begin our ceremony, let's take some time to pause and reflect, to think about nurses and all healthcare workers across the globe and the sacrifices that they have made and continue to make during this global crisis. And in addition, let's take some time to think about all the families who have lost loved ones who are suffering during this global pandemic. Due to the COVID-19 virus, many of you are not getting the opportunity to be inducted in a traditional in-person ceremony. While we would love to celebrate with you in person, please know that you are now an important member of Sigma. And I want you to know how incredibly proud we are of each one of you. You've earned this opportunity to be a Sigma member either because of your academic excellence or because of your leadership and professional accomplishments. We are thrilled to have you as a member of Sigma's global community of nurses, and we hope that you take time to celebrate this wonderful achievement in a very special way.
Some of you are brand new to the field and others have been in the workplace for a while. But for all of us, the current situation is something we've never experienced before. During this time, your leadership will not only support your patients, but will also be a beacon of hope for those around you in the profession. Continue to show that you are a Sigma nurse and lead the way with our vision in mind. Connected, empowered nurse leaders transforming global healthcare. We will support each other to be the best nurses we can be.
In these difficult times, know that Sigma is a constant and trusted resource, and it is here to help you bring stability, support, connectivity, and joy in your professional career. We have created a resource webpage. It's entitled sigmanursing.org/here for you to share our free online courses, ebooks, inspirational stories, and webinars. You can also connect with fellow members on the Circle, Sigma's online networking platform. We encourage you to jump right into the conversations on the Circle. Reach out for support or advice and learn from the global community of these exceptional nurses around you. Sigma provides many avenues for you to get involved and to stay connected.
Once again, we want to congratulate you and welcome you as a Sigma member. Please be safe, take care of yourself and those around you, and be in touch if we can help in any way. We will get through this. Together, we are Sigma.
So let's begin our induction. For more than 90 years, Sigma has been recognizing and celebrating excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service within nursing and midwifery. Our vision is connected, empowered nurse leaders transforming global healthcare. And our mission is developing nurse leaders anywhere to improve healthcare. The Honor Society today, known as Sigma, was founded as Sigma Theta Tau in 1922 by 6 nursing students at Indiana University. From those 6 founding members, our organization has grown to more than 135,000 active members in more than 540 chapters in over 100 countries around the world. Sigma also collaborates with several global organizations to improve the health of the world's people, including representation at the United Nations. This offers members the opportunity to extend their reach outside their own communities. We are excited and filled with pride today to welcome our new inductees into our diverse and global membership. Sigma members are leaders at all levels of the healthcare industry. The Society only extends membership to students in baccalaureate or graduate level programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential, and to the nurse leader candidates exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. Our membership includes top-notch nursing executives, clinicians, educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and several others. You are among this distinguished group of nurses, students, and professionals who have met or exceeded the rigorous standards required to receive an invitation to join Sigma, and you truly deserve our congratulations. The leadership and scholarship that you have displayed represent the essence of the Society. Please look at the members on this slide. They're all Sigma members from all over the world who are connected by their leadership, scholarship, and service. Our guest speaker this evening is pictured on this slide. Our speaker tonight is a graduate of Texas Christian University, earning her BSN and later a master's in religious education. In between her TCU degrees, she graduated from University of Puerto Rico with a certificate in nurse midwifery. She earned her master's in nursing from University of Pittsburgh and a PhD from University of Texas in Austin. Her career has ranged from OB nurse, midwife, faculty, interim dean, visiting director, and professor emerita. She co-authored the book, Mentoring Today's Nurses, A Global Perspective for Success. And her latest book, co-authored with Dr. Rhonda Keene, was just published this month. That book is Harris College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Embracing the Past, Welcoming the Future. This book presents the history of TCU nursing from 1946 to 2019. 2020 is the 50th anniversary of Beta Alpha chapter here at TCU. And I could not think of a better guest speaker to be with us this evening than our own Dr. Mary Lou Bond. Dr. Bond is a charter member of the Beta Alpha chapter and a testament to lifelong learning, scholarship, and nurse leadership. It is an honor to welcome Dr. Mary Lou Bond with us this evening.
My name is Ashley Franklin, and I am happy to speak for Dr. Bond because Dr. Bond prepared a wonderful presentation and she has no voice today. So I hope to do her presentation justice. I'm a faculty member at TCU in Harris College of Nursing, and I've been a part of Sigma Theta Tau for about 17 years since I finished my bachelor's degree. The story I get to tell you tonight is about some of the history of Sigma Theta Tau International and about the history from its founding in Indianapolis to Fort Worth, and hopefully that you all will carry out beyond Fort Worth as you advance your own nursing careers. So to those of you receiving a distinction tonight as a new member of the Beta Alpha chapter of Sigma Theta Tau, you have already demonstrated much ability and accomplishment and potential for leadership, and we are very proud of you. This is an occasion of honor and a time to honor and to share and celebrate with you. We want you to know the purpose of Sigma Theta Tau, who the members are, and the goals of our organization. You may be wondering about the title of this presentation, from Indianapolis, Fort Worth, and to the world. I invite you to think of it like a 3-act play. 2 of the locations have already happened when Sigma Theta Tau first started in Indianapolis, and then in 1970 when Beta Alpha joined Sigma Theta Tau as a chapter on our Fort Worth campus at TCU. But what will unfold before you in the next few minutes is a summary of these 3 locations of where Sigma has happened, and hopefully a way for you to understand how you can carry the mission of Sigma into the future. So in Indianapolis, there were a group of nursing students and faculty members who together envisioned a dream for the future of nursing. Parents, spouses, children, or friends who are joining us tonight, these 6 students all had similar support for their endeavors as they were starting their nursing career. And without those parents, spouses, children, and friends, the organization today wouldn't be as productive or able to meet our goals. If anyone on our presentation is a history buff, then you know that some of nursing's history was planned. Some of it evolved, and some of it might have occurred by a happy accident. Sigma Theta Tau was no accident. The honor society of which you all are becoming members was the vision of 6 undergraduate students, and honestly, it could have been any of you who started with a dream and who could recognize or encourage professional excellence and leadership in creative work, and then build, share, and use knowledge for the well-being and betterment of people throughout the world. One of the original founders was a Texan. Her name was Mary Toll. She was originally from Indiana, but then practiced nursing in Arkansas. And she traveled to Nepal and India, to Liberia, and also Afghanistan. And then she retired in Texas. Though World War I was a long time ago, and most of us can't remember that, Mary Toll, who was the Texan I told you about, she commented about wartime nurses and said that they were heroines and idealists, both in their service and their dedication to their work. She also said that they were disturbed of sorts, especially because they felt like their career wasn't recognized for all of the work, the daily routines that they did, and for the classes that they had worked so hard in during school. Perhaps that those nurses who worked during World War I might feel like there was no reward for excellence in their performance. I bet you've been there and had that same kind of feeling before. But what's cool to me about this story is how Mary Toll and her colleagues at Indiana University handled that frustration. So these 6 students from Indiana University started planning for the Nursing Honor Society. At that time, they all lived in the same dorm, and they were certainly women ahead of their time. In their dorm, they discussed and planned the founding of a Greek letter society with the focus to advance the status of nursing as a profession, and also establish the purpose of the organization to recognize nursing scholarship, to encourage future leaders, and then to promote social change through service in their community. We can only imagine what those 6 founders had in their conversations and how they chose some of the initial tenets of Sigma Theta Tau. There were 3 initial ideas in Greek words: storgos, tharos, and tima. Those mean love, courage, and honor. It's hard to know what exactly those words meant in World War I, but what's generally hypothesized among Sigma members today is that love came out of love for their nursing profession. Honor represented honor in work and honor for goals envisioned for nurses of the future. And then courage represented a commitment to persevere, to obtain goals even when times are tough. So as with other honor societies, the purpose of fostering leadership comes very naturally to nurses. The goal for Sigma is to give specific attention to how we prepare our profession to achieve the best, and to set up a culture for growth and lifelong growth among its members, both new members and older members. The student members and the founders, they seem to understand the need for a culture of growth, because the bylaws they initially wrote were prepared with the intent to expand the Honor Society to other schools. In 1929, Sigma Theta Tau had grown to include 6 different chapters all across the Midwest, and they held the first conference for Sigma Theta Tau in Indianapolis. The insignia and representation for honor stands for adherence to high standards. And to me, this is a symbol of distinction, and it speaks to the ethical honor of nursing and also the ethical commitment in our professional conduct. It also means that we uphold the collective integrity of nurses as a group, because honor demands that we are true to ourselves, even amidst challenges and conflicting values or standards. After receiving the Articles of Incorporation from the state of Indiana under the name Sigma Theta Tau International Fraternity, the first initiation was held in 1922. And the vision of these young women from Indiana University helped recognize nursing as a science. Our founders hypothesized, or our founders have told stories, and now we hypothesize, that they built the future of where nursing was and where nursing was going. Similar to biblical stories about exile into a foreign land, our founders developed a vision of what nursing could become, where nursing's new home would be, when nursing was empowered by education and committed to both scholarship and research. These women, our founders, were very forward-thinking in a Victorian era in the 19th century in early America. At TCU, a committed group of students and faculty members and alumni worked together over 2 years to start the Beta Alpha chapter. Early on, they developed the purposes and structure and planned activities for Beta Alpha. And in 1969, they received this telegram. The planning members received a telegram from Sigma Theta Tau International, notifying them of approval of their application to form the Beta Alpha chapter at TCU. And at TCU, our first recognition as an organization on campus came from Dr. James Newcomer, who was the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and then from Dr. Ted Klein, who was Director of the Honors Program on campus. I have a picture to share with you of officers from Beta Alpha in 1970. Doctors Ann Lane and Aileen Jones, who were on the top row in the left corner, were the faculty sponsors. And then on the bottom row in the left side is Sue Monk-Kidd, who is an internationally known author today and distinguished alumni of TCU. And she was the founding president of the Beta Alpha chapter of Sigma Theta Tau. This is the original coat of arms and the logo for Sigma Theta Tau. This picture was taken from an original program for the induction ceremony at TCU in April of 1970, which was 50 years ago. In the early years of Beta Alpha at TCU, we helped to co-sponsor a regional conference in 1970. We co-sponsored for one of our members to attend the regional conference in 1970. And that's still a commitment of our chapter today, to send our members to larger Sigma meetings around the globe. We also helped to co-sponsor a research symposium with faculty at the Beta Beta chapter, which is at Texas Women's University. And right now we do a lot of programming with Beta Beta in their Dallas office at Texas Women's University. And finally, we established a scholarship fund in 1975. And even today, we continue those missions. And usually we offer 3 scholarships to undergraduate students every year. And we give them at our spring meeting, which usually happens in April. It's kind of an end of year celebration. Since Beta Alpha has become active in Sigma, we continually host programming that furthers professional development for nurses. One of the first of those was with the Texas Nurses Association, and it was establishment of the Lucy Harris Lynn Institute, which honors Dr. Lucy Harris Lynn, who was our founding dean. In the 1990s, we developed 4 research grants, and several of those continue today. And in the early 2000s, we awarded a total of 8 research grants. So I hope this description can help you see how the early mission of the organization is still very relevant to the way Beta Alpha operates at TCU. Sigma Theta Tau offers a way to recognize chapters for excellence in programming and membership involvement through an award called the Chapter Key Award. In 2011, Beta Alpha won its first Key Award, and Dr. Melissa Sherrod, who was chapter president then, accepted the award at the biennial conference. Since then, we've received 2 more Chapter Key Awards, and we're very proud of those. And I actually received an award from Sigma Theta Tau in 2013 as I was in graduate school. It was a research award that helped to fund some of my dissertation work. So I think that's an example of some of the personal benefits that you'll get from your Sigma Theta Tau membership. Another thing I wanted you to know about Sigma Theta Tau in Fort Worth is about Dr. Pat Thompson. Dr. Thompson was a faculty member in Harris College of Nursing, and she was a member of Beta Alpha from 1971 until 1982. She also was president of Sigma Theta Tau for 10 years, and then assumed the role of CEO of Sigma Theta Tau International until she retired in 2017. Her story is so neat to me because she wanted to get involved at an international level, and she did just that and made this her career. Her leadership was exemplary as she represented nurses all around the world. And so I want you to know that you all are the next leaders, just like Dr. Thompson, who started at a local chapter of Sigma Theta Tau. So today, Sigma Theta Tau International has more than 135,000 members from 85 countries who are involved in over 500 chapters and represent 695 academic and practice institutions. It's an honor to be a part of the Nursing Professional Honor Society. In recent years, Sigma has changed its logo from a coat of arms to the laurel branch, which you see in this picture. And the laurel branch signifies a cross-cultural or historical symbol of both honor and excellence. It has 3 broken leaves. If you look at the picture and think of the laurel branch moving from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen, those 3 broken leaves signify love, honor, and courage. And then beneath the branch are the words global nursing excellence, which conveys to the world who we are and what we stand for. So now is where you come in. The visibility and vitality of Sigma today attest to the power of the ideas, the commitment, and courage to influence the dreams and actions of our 6 founders. Their activities remind me of the Greek philosopher who said, "You and your colleagues around the world are the cast of characters for Act 3. Whatever you can do or dream, whatever you can do or dream, you can do. Begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it." Tonight, your induction into Sigma Theta Tau distinguishes you among the most capable in the nursing profession, as measured by outstanding scholastic achievement, personal characteristics, and leadership abilities. So as we celebrate this milestone in your professional lives, we also challenge you to focus on using the heritage you receive to create a new consciousness of values, goals, knowledge, and perspective. A popular cartoonist named Asley Brillant from the 1980s said once that my past is fully booked, but I have a few vacancies in my future. And I hope that will inspire you to get involved in Sigma. The past of Sigma Theta Tau is fully booked. We have a rich history. Our history was brilliantly designed and very carefully developed. But in 2020, which is the year of the nurse and the year of the nurse midwife, it's a perfect time to make your commitment to nursing and to the work of Sigma. So welcome and congratulations on your induction to Sigma Theta Tau.
Thank you, Ashley, for reading that for us, for filling in for Dr. Mary Lou Bond. Mary Lou is on the video with us, but she does not have much of a voice, as we said, so we took over and presented her speech for us, for all of you. Together we are Sigma. This phrase is repeated many times in many presentations from Sigma. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's a belief, and we are stronger together. We support one another, celebrate one another, and collaborate with one another. And you are invited to be a part of Sigma because of your academic achievements, integrity, and leadership. The purpose of the ceremony is not only to honor you as a new member and celebrate your success, but it's also to serve as our pledge to you, to support you throughout your nursing career, and to be a lifelong resource for you. Your induction is not the end of your scholarly or professional achievements. Your induction signifies the beginning of your membership journey, the start of your involvement within a global organization, a network of peers and mentors who are here to guide you and support you wherever your nursing career takes you. At this time, we will receive into membership these outstanding new members, inductees. Wherever you are, stand up. I know that sounds silly. If you're in your house with your roommates, at home with your family, if you're sitting in your office, If you have a friend with you or you're sitting alone, anyone who's around you, just go ahead and stand up. Please accept these privileges and responsibilities of Sigma membership, and we're going to recite this pledge together. And I'm listening for you. I accept membership in Sigma Theta Tau International, and I pledge to fulfill its commitment to nursing excellence, knowledge, service, and leadership throughout my career. Thank you, inductees. You may be seated or stand and do a happy dance because you're a new member of Sigma. New members will now be recognized as we read the inductee names, and they will officially become members of the Beta Alpha chapter of Sigma Theta Tau. Our counselor, Laura Tilke, will read the names.
It's my privilege now to honor the new members who are current Junior 2 students. Reagan Anderson. Haley Bry. Kirsten Bryant. Whitney Butler. Daniel Chow. Brooke Cobb. Beth Dickerson. Heather Gamble. Carissa Greer. Brooke Greason. Brianna Grove. Kennedy Haley. Alex Patterson. Molly Porter. Megan Suvana. Talon Villarreal. Alex White. Molly Williams. Heather Buckley. Bailey Burgess. Atia Donani. Hannah Guilford. Elena Romeo. Madison Thompson. Our Senior 1 students: Reagan Alexander, Elena Allen, Isabel Burt, Catherine Carter, Bailey Cook, Taylor Doggett, Kirsten Drass, Ellie Eidsvold, Kaylee Espinoza, Rachel Federer, Sam Fukutaki, Julia Getchell, Nelissa Houth, Megan Kirschner, Maddie Leimbach, Callie Miller, Emily Miller, Caroline Rogers, Hunter Reynolds, Allison Sai, Maggie Scheppelman, Carly Schufler, Bailey Vernon, Clara West, Maddie West, Mary Claire Wilson, Mary Yanian, Nikki Zaveski, Bryn Anderson, Kelly Augustine, Lindsay Bellerod, Madison Davis, Fernando Garcia, Delaney Hughes, Aaron Koyamatsu, Lauren Marines, Jill Nicholson, Emma O'Farrell, Lexi Shrimp, Kaylee Stewart, Melissa Taylor, Jordan Treese, Megan Van Dixorn, and Kaylee Westra. Our senior 2 students, Isabel Collins Horniak, Taryn Johnson. Our accelerated baccalaureate track students, Abigail Devlin, Christina Hyde, Abby Keister, Wai-Long Lee, Hensley Ogle, Lauren Simpson, Brooke Tamalti. Our graduate nursing inductees, our current graduate students, Latasha Baker, Christy Bowen, Jillian Ludwig, Jessica Waits. We also have a nurse leader, currently a professional practicing nurse, Nancy McClarty. Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations to these new Sigma members. Now that you are official members of Sigma, the opportunities to become involved, to grow and develop as leaders, and to contribute to the nursing profession are virtually endless, more virtual than this program even. Each of you will experience membership in your own way. In fact, Sigma membership is an experience that is yours to design. I hope you will make use of the many opportunities that membership has to offer. Not only do you have the opportunity to be involved locally, but there are opportunities to participate in this global organization on a regional and an international level as well, such as our own Dr. Pat Thompson did when she started as a local chapter member and moved her way up all the way to the CEO level. Under normal circumstances, inductees sign our membership book and receive their cords and certificate during the ceremony. We will send you an email this week about when you'll be able to pick up your Sigma materials and sign the membership book in our nursing office. And we will get those to you so you can wear the cords for graduation. New members, please join us on Thursday, October 29th at 5:15 for a new member orientation. An email will be sent with the Zoom link. And that same email will also probably have the information about your cords and certificate too. And why I have a captive audience of 122 participants here, please give. So we are a professional organization who values service. In honor of our 6 founders that we just learned about a little while ago, we celebrate Founders Day by participating in a service project. Our Founders Day has just passed recently. It was October 6th, but we're going to celebrate throughout the month of October. This year, we are asking for donations to Lone Star Human Services, Inc. They are a local nonprofit organization that caters to the social, economic, and health-related needs of the underserved communities in Fort Worth and Dallas. Contributions are used to set up health fairs, plant and maintain their community gardens, and to assist with job placements. Please look on our Facebook page, Sigma Theta Tau Beta Alpha Chapter, for more information about donating. There should be a direct link for you right there to go right to that fundraiser and pay right on Facebook. And as we conclude our ceremony, I also want to take a moment to recognize and thank all who joined us today to celebrate this special occasion. To all your family and friends that are part of this, to the inductees out there as well. Thank you to your families for supporting you through this. I know they are awfully proud of you. Thank you to our induction committee, counselors Marie Stark and Laura Tilkey. Thank you, Carrie Dudley, for delivering our invocation. Thank you to Kathy Hughes and Rose Davis, who managed the delivery of the invitations and emails and communication with Sigma Theta Tau International. Thank you for Ashley for arranging our photographs. I hope you noticed that you were all wearing cords in your photographs, putting on our virtual cords for our inductees, and also for stepping in for Dr. Bond, whose voice was not going to allow her to give her own presentation this evening. And thanks to Charles Dewar, who helped us set up the Zoom webinar for you. And a very special thanks to Dr. Mary Lou Bond, who is keeping our history alive and reminding us that it is our turn to take what motivates us and to accept the challenge to be an active part of changing and growing the profession of nursing. And once again, I want to congratulate you and welcome our newest Sigma members. We welcome you into this prestigious and global network of nurses working every day to change lives and advance healthcare. Please enjoy your evening and celebrate your accomplishments. You have done an outstanding job. This will be recorded and put on our chapter page too, so that way you can share with any family and friends that were not able to see or tried to get on Facebook and we couldn't show it. Have a good night, everyone, and congratulations.